The rate of online fraud is surging, and our nation's seniors are the primary victims. According to new data from the FBI, victims over 60 saw an 80% increase in losses in 2022, amounting to over $3 billion. So why is this happening? According to aging policy expert and author Marie-Therese Connolly, one factor is our prolonged lifespan.
In 1900, the average American lived 38 years. By 2000, and still today, the average American lives 78 years.
Our hyper-independent culture may also be to blame.
We really like our independence. We really want to live at home for as long as alone, often as long as possible. But that means people get isolated and really lonely. So we do know that people who are lonely and isolated are more vulnerable to scams.
One type of scam that particularly affects those that are lonely involves romance.
So what are called either romance fraud or sweetheart scams are the type of scam to which older people lose the most money.
One of the 7,000 annual victims of romance scams is Cerise Turner. The 66-year-old is a fourth-generation D.C. resident, pageant queen, and mother of twin girls.
I have experienced financial fraud, cryptocurrency fraud, and also romance scams, online dating, which it involves a lot of romance scams. When someone reaches out to you and they pretend to share your values, they befriend you, they make you feel special, we're drawn to that. We want to believe in what that person is saying. We believe people are honest.
Connolly says the consequences of this kind of fraud go beyond money.
This can be really, really harmful. Older people who are financially exploited, as with other kinds of abuse or neglect, are 3 times more likely to die prematurely. And it often leads to really devastating kinds of health consequences, both physical and mental health declines, probably associated with the shame and the sense of betrayal often that comes with it. But also, sometimes people then don't have enough money to care for themselves or to pay for the kinds of things they need to live.
So how do we protect ourselves and our loved ones?
So I think part of the cure is to think about how to prevent what makes us more vulnerable up front. Another kind of prevention is really kind of solid financial planning. Like, we have managed to do this astounding thing, which is stretch life an average of 30 years. But how do we want to spend that time?
For Com 432, I'm Maddie Gerber.